Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a colorful blue look. We're going to go ahead and start off with foundation. I'm going to prime the face with Becca Backlighting Filter Primer. Just going to put a little bit all over the face. I love the smell of this stuff. This stuff smells so good. Like, I don't even know how to explain the smell, but it smells delish. And this gives you like this beautiful luminous finish. You can wear this even by itself if you wanted to. For today's foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth Skin Foundation. This is the normal to dry one, and I'm in the color 120 Classic Ivory. And I just like to shake this up a little bit before I put it on my hand. And today I'm going to be using a brush to apply this. This is the Morphe M439. It's this big fluffy foundation brush, and it just puts on the foundation like a dream. It is absolutely awesome. So I'm just going to pour a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to rub this all over the face. And you can get that foundation I got this one actually at the dollar store because I forgot where I was going, but I brought everything except foundation. The most important thing I forget. Yeah, of course. So I had to run through. I was gonna go to the CVS that we have in our town, but it was closed by that time. I was just in a bind, and I went to the dollar store. I was like, oh my gosh, please have something, just something so I can put down on my face that covers a little bit. And they had the Fit Me, and I was like, well, I have oily skin, so I don't know how this is really going to work out, but I actually really like it. It's not bad at all. And they have a lot of shades. They have a really great shade range. It's really, really good. I love it. It is a little bit dark for me, so I'm just going to drag it down the neck. I really love this foundation brush, guys. Morphe has Morphe has the best brushes. Excuse the hair. Has a mind of its own. And it has pretty good coverage too. I really, really enjoy this. It has great coverage, and it is a luminous foundation, so it is going to leave the skin tacky and dewy. I'll show what it is, girl. And for today's concealer, I'm not going to use Shape Tape. Gotta try different things. I've heard about this this concealer from somewhere before, but I'm not sure where I heard it of, but I've tried it and it's so good. It is super full coverage. It is the Maybelline Master Conceal, and I have the shade Fair, and it's great. It comes in a little squeezy tube, and what I usually like to do is just apply it. It doesn't have a little applicator, but I just like to squeeze it out onto the skin right here. Let me shake it up because I haven't really used this in a while and I don't want it to be like gross. Okay. Alright. Concealer brush. This is I use this brush for concealer. It's M334. Just kind of got a slant to it, and it fits perfectly right underneath the eye. And really, guys, this concealer, you don't need a lot because a lot goes a long ways. I mean, a little bit goes a long ways. Hello. And I'm going to stipple that onto top of the eye too, so we can use it as a eyeshadow primer. Okay, maybe this was way too light for me. I haven't used it in a hot minute, so that's okay. That's okay. We're okay. We'll just have extra bright under eyes today. Or have like a foundation that's really too light for you. Really, you can make it work. Just load up the bronzer, put a little bit down your neck, good to go. I'm cooking at the moment. I'm cooking a shrimp and bacon jambalaya. It is, oh my god, I don't know if y'all ever had that, but it is so good. My boyfriend's mom makes it and it's the best. And I'm one that I don't like jambalaya. I honestly haven't found jambalaya that I like except for hers. Hers is the best. I'm just going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to run on top of this concealer. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and set it. I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder. And I'm just going to dab in that with my Morphe M438. It's just a little tapered brush. It fits perfectly underneath there. I'm going to bring it on top of the eyelids too so we can set that so we have a smooth base for our eyeshadow later. But you rode in with your hair in a wind, baby, without warning. I was doing all. I'm just taking this big, this is an E1 brush, and it's just a big powder brush, and I'm just taking that RCMA and patting it all over my face. That way it kind of sets the foundation down in a way it doesn't slip and slide throughout the day. Now we're going to go ahead and contour. We're going to be using this beat up Wetnwild contour palette kit in the shade what's the shade? I don't know which one this is. But these little kits, okay, it's really dirty. Like, oh my god, I beat this thing up to the ground because they're really, really good. I have 2 of them, and I've used this one more. This is in the shade Dolce de Leche. And it's just this really warm bronzing color. And it came with a highlight color that I love. This one's my favorite out of the 2. I used it all up, girl. It's embarrassing to show, but I used it. It's really, really good. If you're starting out and you need like a contour palette to just try to work with and try to practice like contouring and stuff like that, these are really good little duos to get. And then this one, this is the e.l.f. contour palette. It just comes with 4 colors, 2 highlighting shades and bronzer and a contour shade. And they do have different shades. Like, this is the light one, and they do have, I think, a medium and a dark one, and this one has 3 different shades as well. That one's the Dolce de Leche one, is the medium one. This is the light one, and then there's a darker one as well. This M504 brush, it fits perfectly right here, so you can get a very precise line when you're contouring. You want to get right into that hollow of the cheek, and you want to start off very soft. That way you can always build it up if you feel that you need more. But what this does, it just creates shadows. That way you can define your face and give your face a little bit of dimension. And that into the hollow of the cheek. And the reason why I like to set my face also is whenever you go in with powder products and you want to do like a contour or something, when your face is set, it glides on smoother than when it's just straight foundation and the foundation is still like a tacky foundation. It's gonna like skip and kind of get really patchy if you don't set it. That's why I always recommend to set your foundation, or at least that's what I do, and it works really well for me. This big bronzing brush, this is the M527 by Morphe. It's that perfect bronzing brush when you just want to look bronzed and beautiful and like a goddess. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with blush. I'm going to be using Becca and Jaclynhill's blush shade in their champagne palette. I'm going to be using Becca's blush right here in the shade Amaretto. I'm going to just dab that on the apples of my cheeks. Y'all, this blush is so pretty. Highlight. I'm going to be using the Wetnwild. This is the one that my boyfriend ever so loved in our boyfriend does my makeup video that we did. He put this all over my face. But I'm going to be using Wetnwild Precious Petals. These are like $4, guys. You can get them at like CVS. And they're really pigmented. They're really good quality. Like, oh my god. They have a bunch of different colors too. Oh. Okay. Y'all. So now moving on to the eyeballs. I'm going to be using the Jaclynhill palette full colors, and I'm going to be using this blue as a main focus today because it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, watch. Let me swatch this baby for you. It looks more purple, but it's definitely like a Dory blue. And I'm going to dab into Butter and just put that as my transition shade. Okay, going ahead and swiping that into the crease. I think I had another color on this brush here because I don't know what, it looks so dark. M330 brush, it's just a black crease brush. And this color right here. I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna run that in the crease as well. I'm gonna keep it a little bit lower than the rest of the transition colors. So this is what your eye should look like so far. Okay, so I'm gonna take a flat packing brush and I'm gonna pack on this blue color right here. At first I'm just gonna pack it on, and then next I'm gonna wet it to intensify it, but I just want to initially put the color down. I'm going to go in with Chip and just run that in the outer corner. Actually, I'm going to go in with Butter and that reddish color shade that we went in with. And I'm just going to blend the blue and the transition shade together. And wet it. I wet it with the Milani spray, and now I'm just gonna pack that on top of the lid to intensify it. Okay, so I'm gonna take that yellow shade in the palette and just run it in the crease area. Took this yellow shade, now I'm gonna take this red shade right here, just a little bit. I'm going to run that in the crease as well. I'm going to take the shade in Light. And I'm going to dab that in the inner corner. So now I'm going to go ahead and pop on a little bit of mascara. Alright guys, so this is the finished eyes. Let me zoom you in so you can see a little bit better. I just added some false lashes. The glue's still drying. And I finished the lower lash line. Because I have a score on this side right here. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's kind of my pair has kind of grown over it. But when I was little, I ran into a door. Yay! Go Gabby! I'm gonna take my sponge and just tap the front. Brows are done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the lip color, and today I'm gonna be using 0.0 by Kathleenlights and Colourpop. This color is like a brown color, but if it's too dark, I'm gonna go ahead and lighten it up a little bit. Ugh, these are so creamy. These Ultra Satin lips are so creamy by Colourpop, y'all. They're so good. Nudie Patootie by Wetnwild. These are really great too, guys. These are like $5.99, but the only thing is they don't last that great. They don't last that long. And this color is so beautiful on its own. It looks kind of like too nude, but whenever it dries down, it's like perfect for every day. And I use this a lot to lighten up colors. Like if I put it on and I'm like, oh goodness, this is way too dark for this look, then I'll go over, like I'll just pat it on the middle and then pat it out with my finger, and it'll lighten the color right up. Alrighty, and there you have it, guys. This is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please hit the like and subscribe button, and comment down below and tell me what you would like to see next. I was really thinking about doing some cooking videos. I know that's like not makeup related, but we have some great recipes that I'd love to share with y'all. Like, we have this one for this kind of pasta that we love. Like, so let me know if y'all would like me to do some kind of cooking video. I definitely can show y'all some Cajun cooking. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I'm so happy that I've gotten so much good feedback. So nervous to start this channel. I am a very anxious person, very bad anxiety and social anxiety, and I'm not good in crowds. And having to speak to camera, it took a lot to get used to. It gets a lot easier. My first video, I was like, I sat there in front of the camera for like maybe 10 minutes just staring at the camera like, oh my god, what am I gonna say? Just say something, Abby, just say something, but it wouldn't come out. And then finally when it did, that was it. So thank y'all so much for all the love and support on the videos, and until next time, guys, bye.